Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. Listen, I wanted to go over this and some information that, again, came out right after my Stunt Shows and Shenanigans weekly review. This has everything to do with Michael B. Jordan. You see him behind me. You see him behind me. Michael B. Jordan, you know, him and Ryan Coogler have gotten together to do a vampire movie. At the first of the year, probably February-ish, March, there was like this battle wars from all these different movie production companies vying to get the script and get the first rights and get all of this other stuff to produce this movie. We learned that they are now in production of this movie. And this movie, from what I understand, is slated to be released in March 7th of 2025, I believe. But let's do this. Let's go to these. I've got a couple of articles to go through, and we're going to discuss as we go through these articles. But before we do that, please support the channel. Please support the channel. Hit that like button. And once you hit that like button, if you so desire, please subscribe. And once you subscribe, you'll be open to a plethora of different movies and television series that I have reviewed, and also my pop culture chat, which have pretty much dominated the channel right now because a lot of the movies and things that I like to review are just now getting into production and probably won't be with us the ability to review them either toward the end of the year or maybe the first of the year. But there's going to be movies and things like that I'm going to go see and review the things. So if you've joined my channel and you've enjoyed my channel for my reviews of series and stuff like that, please don't fret. That's still something that's on my channel. But what's going on right now, what dominates are pop culture chats. And so I'm going to have this pop culture chat with you right now. All right, let me share my screen. It says here, and this is an article by Screen Rant written by T.C. Phillips. It says Michael B. Jordan's mystery character in Ryan Coogler vampire movie revealed in first set photos. Okay, let me go back here real quick. This is the set photo that they're talking about. This is Michael B. Jordan. He is dressed in, I guess, a 1930s period suit. He doesn't have the jacket on. However, there's some things that we noticed that gives us that Blade type of feel. Number one is the haircut. That is the haircut that Wesley Snipes rocked back when he did his version of Blade back in the day. So we noticed that. We noticed the glasses. I think, if I'm not mistaken, right up in here, is that a holster? Some sort of kind that looks like a holster. Really not sure what the movie is about. We do know that he is supposed to be a vampire, and it looks like with him being a vampire, he has the ability to walk in the daylight because he is not being, it is quite sunny out here. So the sun is not really affecting him. Again, like I said, these are set photos. They could be working on the inside and has nothing to do with the outside. But I did want to kind of go over that really quickly to show that this is the set piece. And I think it's being filmed in Donaldson, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get into it. All right. New set photos offers audiences the first glimpse of Michael B. Jordan's character on his set of as yet untitled vampire movie, set to be directed by Creed and Black Panther director Ryan Coogler. Little is known about the plot of the duo's latest project, though it has been reported that it could potentially be the first step in a future franchise that will become Jordan's new focus. With filming currently underway, Warner Brothers is presently eyeing a March 2025 release date for this mysterious project. A new set photo posted by the streamer, and I just showed that that's my background information, my background screen for this video, provides viewers with their first look at Jordan's character dressed in a 1930s era suit without a jacket. The actor is also shown standing in front of a period era vehicle, confirming previous reports that hinted at a historical setting for Jordan's new vampire flick. Jordan's character can also be seen wearing a shoulder holster. Yeah, I look at that. Though it's unclear whether it points to him bearing a gun or some other kind of vampire killing weapon. Now they asked a question here. Could Jordan's new vampire movie take a bite out of Marvel's Blade reboot? Now, I don't know. I don't know if this was something that they decided to do uh, in lieu of that, or taking advantage of the fervor of the Marvel fans wanting Blade to come out. Because if you understand and know, Blade has had so many setbacks. They were supposed to start filming in 2022, but apparently the script wasn't up to snuff. They fired the first person that wrote the script, hired somebody else. That script wasn't as well, and I think the director or somebody got it. There's been a whole lot of stuff going on for a movie that they had been promoting coming out since 2018, 2019. And here we are at 2024, and that movie hasn't come out. However, we've had other different movies like Shang-Chi and all these other things that have been set forth. The Eternals, all of these movies have come out, but particularly this Blade movie is beginning to be an issue and a problem. And again, I don't know what's going on, but what I do know is you have Mahershala Ali sitting on back, and you have an Academy Award-winning actor. I sure hope that they are paying him to sit, because this makes no sense to have this movie, and this movie is not coming out, and this movie is not going to be up to snuff. And I hadn't seen Mahershala Ali since I haven't seen him in any pictures or anything since what, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And we also know that he's like 50 something years old. So we're really trying to figure out what's really going on. But if you see this picture back here in the background, this is what I was talking about with Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if you can see it, but this is what I was talking about with Michael B. Jordan. The little flat top haircut, the shades and whatnot. Now this is more in tune of present day getup that Blade Wesley Snipes has on, but Michael B. Jordan is in a period piece, as you can see behind me. Let me see if I can. As you can see behind me, he's more in a period piece like this versus what we see Blade and everybody else is doing. But let's continue. While it's unclear whether Jordan is set to play a vampire hunter in Coogler's new movie, the project has already attracted numerous comparisons to Marvel's plan to reboot Blade with Mahershala Ali. Not only does this period setting of Jordan movie share several similarities with the reported details of the early drafts of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, but the movie also is set to star Da 5 Bloods actor Delroy Lindo, who was previously in talks to join the cast of Blade, which is interesting. Because not only are they proceeding with their vampire movie way ahead of Marvel, and Marvel has had this in works since 2018, 2019. They also have poached some great actors from here. If you're not familiar with Delroy Lindo, he was in the Da 5 Bloods. He's also in this comedy with I'll just keep calling her Olivia Pope, but that's not her. Kerry Washington. He's done that. He's also been in television shows and things like that. He was in, what was that Aaliyah movie? Oh, she had her song, "If you first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try it again," with Jet Li. She had a movie with Jet Li. He was in that movie, and he's been in several other different things. So he is a well-known Black actor. And so it's interesting to see that Michael B. Jordan, the strength of who Michael B. Jordan is, they were able to poach him, and he's now going to be in that movie. But they do leave a note. Since Lindo was first reported to be joining the cast of Blade, the movie has undergone several changes, including rewrites and a new director. It's unclear whether he's still involved in the project or not. I don't know, because like I said, Marvel wants to keep a lot of these actors on ice, and waiting for them to get things right, and it shouldn't be that way. And if I was a good actor, I wouldn't allow for Marvel to do stuff like that, because you're missing out on a lot of projects, and Marvel wants to keep you locked in for years. So I'm surely hoping that they're paying to keep you locked in. That would be my clause, locked in clause. You're going to pay me every year $250,000 every year that I'm not working, or whatever it is comparable for actors of their caliber, that I'm not working, because you're trying to lock me into this character for so many different years. Okay. Moreover, Coogler has also brought additional Marvel talent into his vampire movie, inviting more comparisons to the MCU's plan. Not only do both Jordan and Coogler have their own Marvel connections via Black Panther, but Hawkeye star Haley Steinfeld is also set to join the cast in yet another undisclosed role. While these connections remain somewhat superficial, at least until more is known about the plot of the Jordan movie, it is easy to see how it could potentially pose a threat to Marvel's plans to reintroduce their own vampire slaying Daywalker. And that's Marvel's fault. That's Marvel's fault. Because Marvel for some reason thought that everybody was going to wait on them, or they thought that there was not going to be any other studio that was going to be talking about vampire movies or anything like that. That's their fault, because they had the ability to do this, and to do this as good or better than the Blade franchise that we saw back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So that's their fault, because they've had 4 years. They've had 4 years. They have sat back and allowed for writers who probably have no idea about what this franchise is, come in, write a script, and the script is garbage. From what I understand, one of the iterations of the script was doing this mess like they did with Black Panther. You're having everybody else be prominent in the movie but the main character. And I heard that there was a script like that they had to throw away. I think the first script, Mahershala didn't like the writing. He didn't like how the things like that. So they had to go back and do some stuff. So again, that's Marvel's fault, because Marvel has the ability, because they are now considered a studio with good standing. There's no reason in the world why you're hiring people that, number one, they'll have no idea about the source material, and number two, sounds like they don't know how to write a script to save their doggone lives. It is what it is. Okay, so that was a Screen Rant. That was the one article. There's another article that I want to go over really quick with you all. Let me share my screen in regards to this, and we'll wrap this up. All right, this is by Digital Spy. It's written by George Lewis. And it says, Michael B. Jordan, let me read the title. Michael B. Jordan new vampire movie confirms release date. All right, let's get to it. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler's vampire film has confirmed its release date, with the mysterious project set to hit screens next year. It says here, though the film is currently no title or concrete plot details, Deadline has reported that the film will hit big screens on March the 7th. March the 7th, 2025. So less than a year from now, this movie is going to come out. I don't know when Blade is scheduled to come out, when they're scheduled to show, but this movie is scheduled to come out next March. So this is going to be interesting. I just looked on here, and it's when is it coming out? It was scheduled to begin production on November 22nd. Now I'm talking about Blade. Blade was scheduled to begin production in November 22nd with a November 3rd, 2023 release date, but the new team came in. So now the film is slated to be released November 7th, 2025. So they're going to have months on Blade. The Michael B. Jordan project, along with Ryan Coogler's, their project is going to have months. So they're going to have a good 8 months of head start on them. And so you're looking, if it's going to be in March, they're going to start doing trailers and promotion anywhere starting maybe like in December of this year, November or December of this year. So they should be pretty much filming. If they started filming last month or earlier this month, they'll probably be finished filming by the end of the summer and go into post production. And then we'll start seeing some trailers or different things like that for this particular movie. Details for the project are currently scarce, though Coogler is said to have written a script from an original idea, with the story said to contain a period element. So we don't even know if this quote unquote period element is going to be the basis of the whole movie, or are these going to be flashbacks? We don't even know any of that type of stuff right now. We don't know any of that. Because now that I'm reading this, that would be great to have flashbacks of seeing this particular vampire operating in different periods, going through the years up into current day. That would be great. The pair's most recent collaboration saw Jordan make a surprise cameo in Wakanda Forever, the stars reprising his role as Killmonger, a fact that the actor managed to keep secret from everybody, including his whole family. And let's see. They talked about the script. It says Ryan has a tremendous task in front of him to evolve the script and the story in a way that's okay. No. They're still talking about Wakanda Forever. We don't care about Wakanda Forever. But that's just it, y'all. That's all I got in regards to this Michael B. Jordan's new vampire movie. They've been very close to the vest about what the plot is. They've been very, very close to the vest about who's starring in it. And I mean, not who else is starring in it. In opposed to like Delroy Lindo is coming over from the Blade franchise. We also see some other people from other Marvel franchises that are coming in on this movie. So we're looking forward to it. If Michael B. Jordan is going to do a movie or something like that, I am going to tune in to see what that movie is and what's going on. So what are y'all thinking about that? What do y'all think about this set piece? What do y'all think about how you think he looks good? Do you think he has some similar qualities to Blade? What do you all think? What do you all think? Looks good in the suit. Got a good side profile. Let's see what's going on. All right. We do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Also, please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell your coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos, child. And as always, people, bye-bye.